Okay, so I have decided to put some commentary, to add a little bit of commentary to the next following episodes of this playthrough because, um, see, what happens is that whenever I upload a FireRed version playthrough, what happens is that uh, it gets copyrighted for the music, for the background music that plays um, in the background. So what I'm gonna do is I will talk instead. I will add some commentary to this as I play this game to avoid copyrights. And I don't particularly like talking whenever I play, whenever I record a playthrough. I've, you know, no commentary gameplay kinda works, but you know, if you're always getting copyright claims, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I guess I'm only gonna do this for FireRed, but the other playthroughs that are going on in my channel right now, I'm gonna maintain no commentary business on those playthroughs, because I don't like commentaries. I don't like playing and also talking. That's not what I do in real life, you know. Or I guess I'm just not the type of person who has that kind of character or personality in them that comes naturally. I have to force myself to talk, and usually I talk about nothing. I don't even talk about the game. I'm I'm just you know I play Pokemon games because these are head empty games. Like, as a casual gamer, this is arguably a head empty game, unless you play it for the serious way of playing Pokemon. But I play it mostly as a casual gamer. Like, I played this game. I played these old Pokemon games for how many times already that I could basically just press the A button, and I'll probably end up still winning, because I already it's it's already natural for me to know the type advantages, um to pick the good Pokemon to pick in order to easily go through the game. But you know but my team right now actually consists of two Pokemon that I don't usually have in my team, in my roster. Let me show you. This is the Mr. Mime that you get for trading an Abra in the game. And yeah, I'm using him. I don't usually have Mr. Mime in my team, but for this gameplay, I wanted to test it out to see how strong my Mr. Mime can actually be. And so far, he's doing great. I I prefer Mr. Mime than my Hypno. This guy, this pedophile Pokemon. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I also don't usually have a Hypno or a what's his what's his first form? A Drowsy. I don't have a Drowsy or a Hypno usually on my team, just because I often use Alakazam or Abra or Kadabra. But I'm not using. I traded my Abra, so I don't have an Abra anymore. I could get another Abra. I could capture one again, but uh, I already have the Mr. Mime on my team, so why not utilize it? Try something a little bit new. So I tried something different. I mean, I already picked a Bulbasaur for my starter, which only makes this gameplay on easy mode. So I'm gonna try to use the more underrated, the more underrated Pokemon in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna try to capture a Ghastly later. Hopefully, I also come across a Cubone, but I don't usually have a Cubone on my team because they're just not strong enough for the Elite Four of this game. I mean, it could probably survive until until the first one, the ice woman. I forgot her name. The ice type Elite Four. But once it comes to Bruno, I think it's not gonna be powerful enough to survive because it's literally weak against Bruno's Pokemon, which are mostly fighting types. Um, so yeah, I could probably bench him and have him fight Agatha's Pokemon, but oh, Lorelei. I remember now. It's Lorelei, the Ice type Pokemon Elite Four character. It's Lorelei. It could survive Lorelei, but once it comes to Bruno, it can't anymore. So I gotta bench a Cubone or a Marowak in that scenario. And then Agatha, it's probably gonna still survive, although I haven't tried that before. Um, it's also gonna do well with what's his name, the dragon guy. What's his name? Forgot. It's not Drake. It's not Drake. I forgot. Elite Four: Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, and I'm blanking. Uh, it's not Gary. Gary's the grand. Gary's the master, the Pokemon master. Who is the? Ah man, I forgot. something Drago, whatever. Who's the dragon guy? Who's the dragon guy? I forgot the name of the dragon guy. I'm tempted to search it in Google, but can't believe I'm blanking on him. I need to know. But it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Elite 4, Elite 4, Elite 4. Damn, I really am blanking. Elite 4. I'm gonna search it for FireRed. I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself. Lorelei, Bruno, Lance did not. Yeah, I was expecting a more unique name than Lance, but I am disappointed in that name. It's not. I mean, I get it. Dragonlance. You know. But it's just Lance. So it's kinda boring. Just on its own. Did not expect him to be named Lance. I thought it was like Drago or whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, yeah. I think a Marowak would fare well with with Lance, with his dragon types. Especially the ones that have wings, the flying type, because Marowak is a rock type Pokemon. So his rock type moves will be useful towards flying types, but he's also not gonna be useful against Gary, or maybe he will, because my Gary will have a Charizard because I picked Venusaur, so a Marowak would be good against a Charizard. Interesting. Very interesting. So I guess I'm gonna try. I mean, if I don't find or come across a Marowak or a Cubone as I'm going through this particular what do you call it? Particular area, the Pokemon Tower or whatever, Lavender Town Tower. If I don't come across one, it's gonna be fine. There are still a lot more Pokemon out there for me to capture. But it would be interesting to train a Cubone to be in my main roster. But whatever. So yeah, we're just pushing through with these Pokemon trainers, these ghost type Pokemon trainers. I'm probably not gonna have a Gyarados in my final team. I know that a lot of people like Gyarados or use Gyarados in their FireRed playthroughs, but I don't know. I think because it's such an overrated character or a Pokemon, I'm gonna try to switch it. I'm gonna try to put it in the PC, and then replace it with something else that's underrated. But we'll see. Gyarados is useful, but it is also overused. So it's that balance. You know, it's that kind of dilemma. Okay, let's switch Gyarados up with no, not Mankey. I'm probably not gonna have Mankey on my final team just because he's only useful against Lorelei. He's not gonna be useful against Lance or Agatha or Brawly for that matter. Or not Brawly, Bruno for that matter. He will, yeah, he's not gonna be useful to me in the late game. Venusaur's always gonna, I don't know. Venusaur, I don't know. I don't usually bench my first Pokemon. I'm not that type of gamer. I don't dismiss my first Pokemon because I don't know. It feels disrespectful to the first Pokemon. I don't know. A lot of people, play Pokemon, um, or I guess a lot of streamers, or I guess YouTubers who play Pokemon games in their videos, bench their first Pokemon, and I mean I get why they're doing that, but I just personally I don't like doing that, or I guess I just haven't tried because I just play these casually. I'm not trying to challenge myself. But maybe we'll see. We'll see if I challenge myself in the next following episodes. But for now, my Venusaur stays in the team. Anyway, what else? Let's see. X accuracy. Ooh, okay. Just gonna capture this Ghastly and gonna bench him. I mean, it's automatically gonna go to the PC. So, oh, come on. I guess it doesn't want me to capture it. It committed suicide even as it was already dead. Okay. Okay, let's go through this. Magical Leaf. I kid you not. I feel like even though I have commentary on this, it feels as though I'm still gonna get some copyright claims. I you know, you have to anticipate those kinds of things. Like I literally have to keep on talking to prevent be having the music be detected or some shit like that. Okay. Magical Leaf. Let's go. I want to speed up. I want to play this in 2 times speed or 4 times speed, but I know that I don't think people like doing or watching those kinds of playthroughs, and it's also, you know, it's so it kind of gets rid. It kind of depersonalizes a playthrough. It kind of gets you out of the game, or I guess it lessens the personal touch that you have with the Pokemon journey that you're going through. So I try not to do that. I did that before, and I don't know. Those playthroughs tended not to be as memorable as normal playthroughs. So I guess we did not encounter any Cubons in this in this rundown of the tower, but we are gonna finish this in this particular episode. See, look how useful my Venusaur is. Now we're gonna face off Team Rocket. We're gonna do that. Team Rocket Grunt sent out Zubat. It's not gonna be useful. I'm gonna use my Hypno. It's still useful. It's not as strong as my Mr. Mime, which has fainted already, and I don't think I have the I don't think I have enough revives to justify reviving a Mr. Mime at this point in the playthrough. I also attempted Nuzlocke as I was first attempting to record playthroughs for YouTube, but turns out Nuzlocke are challenging. Nuzlocke are known to be challenging, and I'm just a casual gamer. Like it literally isn't natural for me to do that to myself. And it only grants me such a bad time as I do it, as I attempt Nuzlocke. So I've never tried doing that again. I'd rather play through a ROM hack than do any Nuzlocke challenges or whatever kind of Pokemon challenge there is, because I don't know, I play Pokemon the way it is intended. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Okay, I think now I could. I don't even think I have revive. Okay, I have revive. I only have 2 revives. I think it's worth it. I think, Mr. Mime has proven itself to be a good Pokemon to have on the team. And let's put some super potions there. Alright. Let's push through with this. Alright, okay. Let's see. Magical Leaf. Okay. Well, I guess one thing that I do want to say is thank you for the past viewers of my, the people who watched my Pokemon videos, my past Pokemon videos. You guys really did help me, um, help me grow the channel. It gave a lot of, it really helped, revenue wise. I don't know. A lot of people watch Pokemon games. That's why I play a lot of Pokemon games. Pokemon isn't Pokemon isn't always the game that I want to play uh normally, you know. I don't usually I I would much prefer playing something else entirely. But since Pokemon gives me the revenue, I, you know, intentionally play Pokemon. But even though I don't particularly like doing it all of the time, that's why I have other playthroughs going around in the background of this in this channel. I'm currently also in the process of playing Dinosaur King in the DS and Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Those games are going on, still going on. And yeah, this Pokemon game. I'm playing Superstar Saga so that I could so that once I finish that, um, I get to play Partners in Time, and then after that Bowser's Inside Story, and then after that hopefully Dream Team, and then Paper Jam. But I feel like I'm not gonna be. I feel like Dream Team and Paper Jam aren't gonna be good playthroughs because my laptop will probably not be able to emulate that those 3DS games properly. I mean, that's why I stopped playing Sticker Star, because the game runs very slowly. It lags. The frame rate just it's just so slow. Um, that's why I stopped playing that. I enjoyed Sticker Star. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people a lot of people on the internet say that Sticker Star is a bad game or is a bad Paper Mario game, but I think I'm gonna have to beg to differ, because the whole time I was playing that game, I enjoyed it. I haven't even finished playing it, and yet I kind of want to continue it, but I know that I'm just not gonna have a good as much of a good time playing it because it runs slow on my laptop. So I'm gonna have to find a way, or I guess upgrade. I'm gonna wait till I've upgraded my PC in order to replay that game. Or I'm get if I am determined enough, I would buy a 3DS XL, new 3DS XL, in order to play uh, 3DS games. You know, yeah. Look at that. We're already done with the Pokemon Tower, and let's save from here. Okay. If you like this video, watch the others, and thanks for watching.